From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Brian Todd with today's Voice Briefing. It's Monday, March 30th, 2026.
I'm Adrienne Roberts reporting for the Detroit Free Press. A small tourist town in southwest Michigan that welcomed marijuana businesses just a few years ago is now trying to reverse course, proposing a policy that could revoke permits required for cannabis retailers to operate after residents complained about traffic, signage, and the changing look of the community. New Buffalo Township, which has about 2,500 full-time residents, swells in the summer as Chicago area visitors make the roughly 90-minute drive to the Lake Michigan resort town for its beaches, restaurants, and boutiques. In recent years, the drive into town has changed. Several dispensaries have opened near I-94, just north of the Indiana border, and along US 12, drawing customers from Indiana, where recreational marijuana remains illegal, and Illinois, where it is legal but often more expensive than in Michigan. At the same time, township officials are facing pressure from residents who say the rapid growth of marijuana businesses has changed the character of the community.
This is Liam Rapley for the Detroit Free Press. Salaried staffers at Stellantis are getting bonuses while UAW represented employees get $0 in profit sharing. The Free Press previously reported that after a year of massive losses at Stellantis, UAW represented employees were going to miss out entirely on profit sharing checks. That caused quite an uproar. Now we've learned that some non-bargaining unit employees, or in other words, salaried corporate staffers and on-site managers, will still cash in on bonuses for their performance in 2025. Stellantis said that profit sharing and bonuses are based on two different calculations. Profit sharing is, of course, based on profit. If there's no profit, there's none to share. These bonuses for non-union employees, though, these are determined based on three criteria: company-wide, divisional, and individual performance. The company confirmed that some departments and some individuals qualified for bonuses, so there were no company-wide bonuses paid out. UAW President Shawn Fain called the news the epitome of corporate greed in a statement to the Free Press, saying, as always, the executives get rewarded while the workers get screwed. For all the details, read the exclusive story on freep.com.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kristen Shamus with a story about a growing measles outbreak in Washtenaw County. The county health department reported March 25th that the seventh case this year in Michigan involves an unvaccinated child who exposed others to the highly contagious virus between 1:45 p.m. and 7:28 p.m. March 21st in the treatment areas of Trinity Health Ann Arbor Hospital's emergency room in Ypsilanti. The child is believed to have contracted measles after being in close contact with an unvaccinated adult. That adult had the first known measles infection in Michigan in 2026 and had traveled to Florida prior to becoming ill. Health officials urge anyone who may have been exposed to the virus to monitor for symptoms for 21 days. And they ask that if you become ill in that time frame, call ahead before seeking medical care so your provider can take cautions to avoid exposing others. The news comes as measles infections are spreading like wildfire nationally, said the state's chief medical executive, Dr. Natasha Bagdasarian. The CDC reported that as of March 20th, there have been 1,487 confirmed measles cases in 32 states and jurisdictions this year alone, and 14 new outbreaks. Bagdasarian warned that vaccination is the best form of prevention, especially as Michiganders travel out of state and internationally for spring break. 2 properly spaced doses of the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine are 97% effective at preventing infection. To learn more, go to freep.com.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.